Good afternoon. It's been a very eventful week this week, especially in the news.
Yeah.
Been looking at all kinds of things on the news, and it's really, really hot here. Very hot. It's good to get out. Well, there's a little bit of a breeze, so it's all right at the moment. But it's been so hot on the boat, hasn't it?
It's not too bad. There's just nobody around, is there? It's really quiet today.
Yeah.
I've just heard a rumour
Go on.
in a puff piece that, Princess of Wales is going to Wimbledon tomorrow to hand out the prizes to the men. I've literally just seen a puff piece. Meghan is thinking of going as well.
No chance. She'll get booed.
I don't think so. Not at something
What, to Wimbledon?
I don't think Wimbledon people would boo. I don't know. I mean, can you imagine how Catherine must feel if she reads that and thinks, what?
Is Harry going to Wimbledon?
Security? I don't know. I mean, I suppose they're getting more and more desperate, aren't they?
I don't know.
For money, for titles, for connection. It will be kind of funny. Can you imagine that, her being wrestled away by security?
Yeah. Well, I was watching that award the other day. Tillman Award or something, and he'll be winning the Hero Cop of the Year award next, and all kinds of other things that he's. Why does he keep doing this to himself? I don't know.
It's not him who's doing it to himself, it's her who's doing it to him, and he's letting her. He's letting her. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, even when he wins these silly awards at polo, she has to get up on the stage and be in the middle and accept the trophy, even though she's never even fucking read a horse or played polo. I mean, what's she doing up there on the stage? Fuck's sake.
Do you want me hat to blow away the wind's picking up?
Oh, don't complain about the breeze, it's lovely.
Oh, I'm not complaining about it.
They're not
I
going to
love the
play
summer.
music all night long, are they?
I don't know.
They've set something up over there.
Have they? As long as Edward Scissormouth's not back.
Oh my God, yes.
He was dreadful last year. Oh, I made a video about it last year.
Oh, he was unbelievable, that guy.
Anyway, yeah, in the news we've had this Twitter troll has just got life in prison.
I don't think he was on Twitter. He was on some other.
He was on all kinds.
He was on some sort of social media thing, but he did say
he was definitely on WhatsApp.
He said he spent 99.9% of his life online. Oh my goodness. Well, that sounds like a troll to me.
Plotting up to murder some TV anchor in the UK, and got life in prison. The judge said,
yeah.
"Oh yes, but we think you really would have done it if you could have found the right people." Because he was so fat, he could hardly get out of his own room.
He was standing up when the police came in, but he'd done it to 4 women before, actual physical, two cabin crew on a train, and some 16-year-olds were locked in a storeroom or something. What I can't understand is why everybody's like, even comparing it to child grooming gangs. I mean, that's a separate issue. The fact of the matter is, and people like playing it down, what he did, because it's Holly Willoughby. Holly Willoughby actually waived her right to anonymity over this, thank God. So if someone really hates Holly, oh, that's all right then. Let that big fat murderous guy, let him go, let him do his shit, because I don't like Holly Willoughby. Oh, you got to be fucking cracked in the head to think a thing like that. You got to be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
God Almighty. Oh, yeah. It's only Holly Willoughby. Let that happen. But there were 4 other women before that. What about those 4 women? What about other people in the future? Oh, fuck them. As long as Holly Willoughby gets what she wants. I can't understand it. I cannot understand people thinking like that. They're sick. Anybody who thinks like that, sick. Sickos.
Oh, there's plenty of them about.
I mean, for example, I'm not that big a fan of Katie Hopkins, but if some twat was doing that about her, they've got to go down for life. I wouldn't go, oh, it's only Katie Hopkins, you know, fuck her,
Yeah,
let him
yeah.
free. What kind of a stupid mentality? Is this social media having an effect on humanity? That they come out with, like, I'm sorry to say it, cunty things like that.
Well, you've got Twitter trolls, haven't you? Like, not Trevor and Atalanta. I mean, they could go to jail.
They are going to go to jail, I can guarantee it.
Yeah. But they think they're not committing an offence. This guy was
A lot of
sitting
people are
in
like
his
that.
room.
It's like the child molesters. They think they're not criminals. Oh, I haven't got a criminal record. Oh, I've always had my car tax. No, you're a fucking criminal, man. You're a pervert. You belong in jail.
Yeah,
But you always get this sort, don't you?
Yeah.
Or, and some of them go, oh, I was a police officer for 25 years, you know, and they've broken the law. I'm not a criminal. Yes, you are. Oh, I was a prison officer for 25 years. Yes, you're a fucking criminal. If you think sicko things like that, you're going to go to prison. It's extraordinary.
You have to be very careful what you say on social media.
Fucking
I mean, stalking and harassment. Look at Alex Belfield, 5.5 years he got. And
Well, actually, what Alex did, I don't
Trevor
think was
Colt's
that
done was
fucking
even
bad.
worse than that.
Oh, God, yeah.
So he's looking at 10 years, I reckon. And Atalanta, ooh, easy 10 years as well. It's very quiet out at the moment. Fiona reckons they're all saving their energy for the football for tomorrow. It is really hot in Spain, and they do have siesta because things just get too hot in the afternoon. What time is it now? It's 5 o'clock. So yeah, big football match tomorrow. England versus Spain in Berlin, isn't it? It's the Euros.
Oh, is it in Berlin?
I think it's in Berlin, yeah. And
paying attention.
obviously I hope England wins, but you know,
Oh, I'm supporting Spain.
I don't care because I don't follow football. I'll only watch a cup final at the best, but I hope England wins, but they've got to be really good to beat Spain because they've got a shit hot, really good team.
Actually, that up on the teams, and I don't know anything about football.
I'm not really into it. Meanwhile, we've had crossbow killers been out there, hasn't he, this week?
Oh God, that's awful, just awful.
Someone, jilted boyfriend, went and took out 3 ladies with his crossbow.
I wonder how many times his ex-girlfriend phoned the police and they went, oh, well, we can't do anything till he's done something.
Yeah.
Never mind. But they fucking sure knew who it was, didn't they? They were on that ball. Oh, it's him. That one she was phoning about. Oh, holy shit. What's he done? Oh, my God, he's done what?
It'll come out.
Yes, it will.
Good death threats, so we can't nick him till he actually kills you.
Death threats aren't illegal these days. Don't be silly. Elon Musk and Twitter says that's fine. That's
And then
fine.
there's the man in a suitcase, isn't there? In Clifton Suspension
Well, that's only a
Bridge.
little bit of a murder.
Big
That's
couple of
fine.
suitcases, couple of bodies in suitcases, people running away. Homes getting raided in London, more body parts found.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I mean, it's just breaking news. We're just hearing bits of it here and there. But it's been quite an horrific week, hasn't it?
Yes.
Well, that was disappointing.
I thought it was really nice. Mine were nice. I put 3 different types of burgers.
Yeah.
You just got unlucky with your Whopper.
I always remember Whoppers being very nice. The chips were very nice.
They were alright.
And the Whopper was just drowned in mayonnaise. It was like 90% mayonnaise and 10% burger.
My burgers were very nice, if it's any consolation.
That makes me feel a lot better, darling, knowing that you were happy. Brings a smile to my face.
Especially the bacon double cheeseburger. That was really nice. The other one, yeah, had a lot of Thousand Island dressing on it.
Why do they drown everything in mayonnaise? How's the rock today? Bing!
Still there?
Still there. I could do with a drink. You can get beers.
It's really hot, isn't it?
It's very hot. I hope we left the ice machine on.
No, I turned it off, but it's had a ton of ice in it. It's fine.
I'm going to put ice in my beer because it won't be cold enough.
I'm going to have another cup of tea when I get home and then a few more pints of iced water. Seems to be doing a trick,
water.
the iced water, as far as weight loss goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear. Did it work that time?
You what?
Did it work that time?
Finally, I got the last ticket in the machine. You don't get the ticket, you don't know what your number is. You've paid for some shit you don't even know if you're going to get. Oh. And Burger King wonder why they've been behind the curve for so many years from McDonald's. I mean, they've only just put these machines in. Only recently in Europe they told you how much it is for one sandwich. Before you had to have the meal deal, gotta have the meal deal. They do the same in Chip. That's why I always go to McDonald's. It's cheaper, quicker, easier. The food's shit, the comparison. I might go swimming.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so hot.
It's hot enough, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Look, we've got a green man.
Got a green man.
Some cars are choosing not to take any notice.
Anyway, one of the trolls said to me this morning, I'm not allowed to have that American flag because I'm not American.
Why not? Anyone can have an American flag. What is this, flag law or something, according to Charles?
Well, it's troll flag law or something, yeah.
I hope you used words off and fuck
said
in the right order.
You can't have that flag, you're not entitled to it. I thought, oh, I'm not entitled to it.
So if someone goes out and buys a flag, you're not allowed that. You can only buy the flag of your country, yeah?
Something like that.
Ah, tell them to fuck
More
off.
insanity from morons. And this is an anonymous troll telling me this, you know? And I said, well, I'm actually British, and that is my American flag, and I will keep it there for as long as I want. What are you going to do about it, anonymous troll?
Well,
by the way, you're blocked.
It is your flag, it's your property. Someone gave it to you.
That's right.
It's yours.
And I'm very proud of it. Very proud of it indeed, and it stays there. It's going to stay there until I move it somewhere else.
I do blame schools, I really do, because it seems to me everyone lost their fucking manners a couple of decades back. And in the olden days, one would punch someone on the nose, so they learn some manners. They go, oh, got a poke on the beak, won't do that again. You're not allowed to do that anymore. So you get these people, give it a load of yap, and do what they bloody well like. And that's what prisons were actually invented for.
Yeah. I mean, when you get rude people going around being rude, I mean, they used to get punched at school, didn't they? Back in the 60s and the 70s. But
there's one particular person, I'm not going to name them, you won't even know who I mean. There's one particular woman, very, very rude old lady, who's clearly gone through her entire life being rude to everybody, and everybody in her life has probably been too scared to say, do you know what, stop being fucking rude. Then she discovers the internet, comes and joins in with a load of us, and quite a lot of our community told her to fuck off because she's being rude, and she's full of outrage. This was a couple of years ago, full of outrage, and I thought, well, you're a rude old lady. Learn some manners. You can't possibly have been going through your life speaking to people like this all of your life, and now you're meeting, you know, a few mods and a few other YouTubers and a lot of people in the community who basically said, you are too rude for words, I don't like you. Now, her mummy should have smacked her bot when she was little and told her you don't speak to people like that.
Yeah. If I was rude to my parents, I got a smack round the head.
Well, yeah. Yeah, more of a sort of a cuff, wasn't it? Like a clip, make you duck.
Quite a painful clip at times, I recall.
Mine weren't.
Yeah. You probably weren't as annoying as me, though. I don't know.
Quite often with me, a look would do. You know, my dad would look at me in a certain way, and my mum would look, and I'd think, oh, okay. We've all met those sort of characters, haven't we? They just talk
We've been angry with our kids and shouted at them. Look, we've never hit them, have we? Either
Not once, not once.
Never needed to. I threw Lady Faith in the sea once in the summer. Said, if you rude to me one more time, I'm throwing you over the side. And she challenged me, so over the side she went. But then Ben pushed me in, so it was one of those days where we're water fighting and that, you know. So, and she was right next to the ladder as well.
Harry,
so
for
to
example,
be fair,
should have had his bottom smacked.
Yeah, I don't think he ever did.
No. According to Barrel, right, Paul Barrel's book.
Oh yes, the book. We've got the book in the car.
Well,
So you can quote him.
No, I was going to tell you a different story.
Oh, a different story. Go on.
Prince William had a toy car, you know, like when they're 5, they can actually drive the little car.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was pedal or how it was powered, but apparently Paul Barrel found a very upset Red William, and William had been told he wasn't allowed to use the car without an adult being there, and he'd been and used it and he'd scratched it. And Paul and Diana said, well, you're just going to have to confess to your dad, which he did, and said he was very sorry and it would never happen again. But that didn't happen with Harry. You know, Harry do what he fucking want, Harry do what he fucking want, Harry do what he fucking want, you know.
He just took it and crashed it and said, so what? Buy me a new one. You're rich, aren't
So, I
you?
mean, there clearly was instilled in William as a child a little
Responsibility.
bit of fear, respect, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and Harry's learning the hard way now, isn't he? It's done him no favours in the long run.
No.
People being soft on him, letting him get away with being a rude little twat. He's now paying an extortionate price as an adult.
Yeah.
Like the rude lady that was kind of booted out the whole community. Not by me. I mean, I put up with a lot of her rudeness. But other people, they don't like
One day
it.
you just think, no, I've had enough.
A lot of very, very patient and good-natured people,
Yeah.
moderators and stuff, you know, they tolerated it and tolerated it and tolerated it. And in the end, they just went, you're just too rude for words.
Yeah. Then you go, you know what? Block. And, how dare they blocked me. Ah. But I've got a poll. I've got a poll on my page.
I saw it.
How many years do you think Atalanta and not
In
Trevor's
excess
going
of
to get?
10.
Most people have gone for excess of 10. So these are the members of the jury, don't forget. Hope you're listening, Atalanta, and not Trevor.
I've blocked all of them.
Well,
I've blocked the whole lot.
they'll watch all
I
that.
don't even look at them. I have
They
not
watch
looked at
everything.
them.
I haven't been and looked. I don't bother. People keep sending me, oh, look what he said
You're
about you.
wasting your breath talking
And I
about them
think-
to me at the moment.
Not interested, honestly. Not interested, because they're powerless if I'm not reading their insults. What are they going to do? Tweet about me?
I think you're wasting your breath on me, Graham. I'm not interested. I don't want to talk about them.
Yeah.
Plenty of other things to do.
I'll be looking forward to gloating in the public gallery, though,
Right,
won't
there
they?
you go, still talking about
When they
them.
get sent
I
down.
literally
All right.
don't want to talk about them. I
All right,
don't
all right,
think
all
about
right.
them.
We'll talk about
Not
something else.
fucking interested.
Talk about something else then.
Going and
What
having
should
a
we
cup
talk
of
about?
tea.
I'm going to have a beer as soon as we get back on the boat. Thank you very much for listening.